Okay. Alright, I think I'm ready. What's on my finger? Did I cut myself? You know, I'm good for cutting myself and not remembering how I cut myself. Okay. I'll let it slide. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is T-Vania-Marathon. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today is, I know this is going to land in one of my videos during my, I don't know, what am I going to call this? My TV marathon? I don't know what I'm calling it yet, but we're going to be talking about Beast Mode perfume oils, okay? These are verified, bona fide, certified perfume oils that you can wear by yourself with no perfume, and the projection is immaculate. The compliments are non-stop. The sillage is sillaging, okay? Top tier, highly recommend perfume oils that they do the job, okay? Before we get into that, you don't have to always thank my amazing, beautiful, what am I saying? My amazing, beautiful, incredible subscribers. I don't know where this is gonna fall in the marathon, so I guess I need to ask, how we doing? Are we hanging in there? Is this idea crazy and delusional, or is this fun and exciting and interesting, or is it a little bit of both, somewhere in between, in the middle? I don't know. But either way, I love y'all, and this is either gonna go well or terrible. Either way, I'm here. So I have a little box of some perfumes that I already know these in my collection are beast mode. Are these the only perfumes in my collection are beast mode? I'm sure it's not. I'm sure there are some that I have not gotten to that are actually beast mode. So I'm not saying these are the only ones in my collection that are beast mode. I am saying these are the one in my collection that are verified, certified, bona fide. I've worn them. I've gotten compliments. I've worn them without perfumes. Like, I know for a fact that these are. And I am going to be brand specific. Like, I got this from this brand, so I know that this is going to be the result. I cannot guarantee you the result from different brand. I'm just telling you my experience with each individual brand. So so the last time I did like a perfume oil video, I tried to give just like a little explanation of perfume oils and how they work as far as sizing. So if you're a person that doesn't normally order perfumes, or you're just getting into perfumes, the standard size is this size right here. This is a 1/3 of an ounce perfume. This is considered 1/3 of an ounce perfume roll-on. This is the standard size for perfume oils across different brands. Normally, when you order a perfume oil, it's normally 1/3 of an ounce roll-on. This is a full ounce, okay? 3 of these can fit into 1 of these. So I always say, I never recommend you buy the 1 ounce from anywhere unless you know you like their version of a perfume oil. Because even if you know you like, even if they sell a perfume oil that you know you like, that does not mean you'll like their interpretation or their version of it. It might not smell good to you. It might not smell similar to you. Like, all these perfume oils, each different brand could give you the same product and it would smell different across different vendors or whatever. So I never recommend buying a 1 ounce from anywhere unless you know specifically, I like Delina from this company, so I'm going to get a big size because I like the way theirs smells. They all do not smell the same. They're all not made equally. They do not all last the same amount of time. I have one, I don't know where this is going to fall in the marathon, but I have one perfume oil that I got from another company because I wanted to see how it compared to another. And though the smells were comparable, the performance was night and day difference. Performance was completely different. So my suggestion is to always at least start, if this bottle is dirty too, I'm sorry. The biggest to start, I would say, is a 1/3 of an ounce roll-on. This is a 1 ounce for them. This is from United Roots. I think this is their 1 ounce as well. So the 1 ounces, they have different bottles. Also, some brands, I didn't bring it out here, some brands will offer like Fragrant body oils, you know, they do have dram samples. Some brands call them different things, but sometimes they do offer smaller sizes, and it's enough for you to wear it a couple times to get an accurate feel for what you like. But again, 1/3 of an ounce roll-on is this size, and it's the standard size for perfume oil roll-ons. That's my quick little synopsis. So these are perfume oils that beast mode, projection forever, sillage eternal, compliments non-stop. Okay, the first one I'm gonna talk about is Love Spell from by Victoria's Secret. This one for Fragrant body oils. This one, first of all, this one here, I had a half dram sample of this one first. And every time that I wore it, it's one of those ones, y'all know I say it all the time, I go nose blind to my own scent when I'm wearing perfume and stuff almost immediately. I got a good hour maybe, and then I don't know whether I can be smelled or not, which is why I never touch up, because I would probably be knocking people out constantly spraying, not knowing that, like, girl, you can still be sprayed. So in the interest of not trying to take the room out, I just spray before I leave the house, and that's it. Anyway, like I said, I normally only smell myself for an hour, maybe 2. This is when I had that half dram sample. I continuously could smell myself. I was like, oh, this is different. So I ordered it in the bigger size. It is spot on to the original, in my opinion. Once I'm done, I just finished the Love Spell Fine Fragrance Mist this year. I still have the lotion. Once I'm done with the lotion from that, I don't think I need to repurchase. I think my itch or whatever, when I get a craving for this, I'll be fine with the perfume oil. I don't need the original Love Spell in my collection. This one, I mean, this is one of the ones that they could smell me from across the room. And I knew it was because I just kept smelling myself. Every time I would wear it, I'm like, dang, I could still, like, I don't know how or why, but this Love Spell perfume oil, it's almost to the point, like, if you know that certain smells might give you a headache, or you like kind of real sensitive to smell, you shouldn't get this. This is not for the weary or faint of heart. Like, it's giving beast mode. It's definitely giving beast mode. Okay, another one. This is Angel Share from Fragrant Body Oils as well. This, and I had a half dram sample of this one first. And I had that half dram sample for forever, because I would literally, because the half dram samples aren't roll-ons. You just like put your finger, turn it, and you know, like that. I would use a little bit, just the littlest of bits. And I would get whiffs and smells of myself all day long. And I was like, oh my God, it is what convinced me that I would love the original perfume. So once I eventually finished that half, I don't even know if I finished it up. I was like, I just want the full thing. So this is what's left of my 1/3 of an ounce roll-on, and I have already purchased another 1/3 of an ounce roll-on that I am in possession of. So, and I guess this is probably a good time. I don't know if I've officially announced it by this point, but I do have a closet with, I don't want to announce it here. I've already talked about it, but I will do a formal announcement and like explain everything officially. But I do have a fragrance closet with Fragrant Body Oils, and it has all of my favorite things that I have worn, purchased, and loved from Fragrant Body Oils. So y'all, I will put the link in the description box. It is not something that you can go on the website and just look up and see. Like, you're only going to be able to access it from the link. So click the link and shop my favorites and perfume oils that I love, and I can always add and change things as I acquire more things. But so this one, Love Spell, is in there, as well as Angel Share, because this is another one that is beast mode. Most of the time when I would wear this perfume oil, I would never wear a perfume, because I'm like, I don't need anything else. The way this be thumping, I literally, like, I was like, there's nothing I have that can compete with this. That's before I got the original perfume. But I'm like, I don't own anything that is going to keep up with this perfume oil, because that's how good and beast mode this perfume oil is. Baby, let me tell you about this one right here. This is Flower Bomb Nectar, okay? This is another one that I had in a half dram sample first. Y'all see a trend, see a pattern, sample. And that's so hypocritical, because I will blind buy a 100 milliliter bottle of a perfume in a millisecond. In a millisecond. I will blind buy a perfume and not think a second thought. But the perfume oils, I be sampling and trying to get the smallest size available first. What is that about? That is so backwards. So backwards. If you were gonna splurge and get the big bottle of anything first, it should be the perfume oils, and you should be sampling the perfumes. Girl, and I'm not gonna stop. So this is Flower Bomb Nectar. Like I said, I had the half dram sample first, and I had actually had it for a while. It wasn't really on my radar, and then I eventually wore it a couple of months ago, and I was like, another one all day. It's thumping. I don't even remember what I wore it with, but all I knew is this perfume oil took over. And this perfume oil is what piqued my interest into actually smelling the original perfume. Because I was like, if the perfume oil smells like this, what does the perfume smell like? And then ever since then, now I'm stuck on, now y'all saw my journey with Flower Bomb Nectar. I got the travel size, and I eventually got the full bottle. Y'all know that whole story, and I'm forever in love. But it literally started, no joke, it started because I had a perfume oil of Flower Bomb Nectar from Fragrant Body Oils in a half dram sample, and I went through that sample. The first time I wore it, I went through that sample so quick after that, because I was like, oh my god, the perfume oil is beast mode, lasts all day. You don't need a perfume if you don't want to. Compliment getter. And then that's how I bought the perfume, because I fell in love with the perfume oil. Okay, let's stick with Fragrant Body Oils. I think this is the last one I have from them. This is Bitter Peach by Tom Ford. This is another one that I had in a half dram sample first, and I'm not a fan of this perfume oil, right, the smell, but I'm also not a fan of the original perfume, because Bitter Peach goes through a lot of motions first before you kind of get to where you need to get to. So I had a half dram sample, and I was like, I don't really care for this. But baby, the way the compliments kept rolling in, and I was getting compliments well at the end of the day. Past the time when I should be getting compliments. And people walking up to me, oh, you smell good. Well, that was it for me. I purchased a bigger size. So yeah, this like, if I would have smelled this in stores, this would have never came home with me. Like, I'm not a fan of the scent, and it's not a reflection of Fragrant Body Oils. It's just Bitter Peach and the way Tom Ford designed it. It's a lot. But also performance on this perfume oil, top tier. Compliments, I guess when it mixes with my skin chemistry or whatever it does, the performance and the compliments are there. So I repurchased it in a bigger size. What can I say? And I know for sure one day when I got a compliment on that, I did not have a perfume on. I just had the Bitter Peach perfume on. Okay, baby, this one right here. This is Vanilla Vibes from The Scent For You. And this is, this is from Juliet Has a Gun. Okay. Juliet Has a Gun was Vanilla Vibes was my first perfume purchase from Juliet Has a Gun. And it's the one that made me be like, I need to take a second look at this perfume house, because that Vanilla Vibes, the perfume is top tier, right? The perfume has incredible performance. The perfume garners compliments. It works well in many I think that's one of my year-round perfumes. I only acquired it maybe halfway through the year, but I can already tell the performance on that. Like, I have no complaints about that original perfume, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just telling you that also too, the Vanilla Vibes perfume oil from The Scent For You, it ain't nothing to play with. This, oh, let me tell you right here, right now, if I never buy another thing from the Scent For You. If they say you can only buy one thing from there for the rest of your life, it will always be Vanilla Vibes. Always. The way this is mastered and blended to perfection, we don't deserve to buy this for $2.50. And the performance on this has no reason to be as good as it is. You talking about, I mean, it's literally equal, if not better than the original perfume. And the original perfume is phenomenal. Like, you talking about people chasing you down the street? This is one of the best perfume oils. It's top 10, one of the best perfume oils I've ever had in my entire life. No questions asked. One of the best. And I've had this for a little minute, so it's been sitting too, and it's done kind of marinated the way it's supposed to. Oh, I'm gonna wear this tomorrow. It's that beachy coconut but salty. Ooh, I can literally smell it in the air now. And perfume oils don't normally do that. That one, get your life. This is another one that's unexpected. This is my second bottle of this, which is why this one is full. This is Champagne Toast by the Scent For You. This one is, I'm not going to say it's spot on to the original from Bath & Body Works. Well, let me think again. Yeah, it's pretty close. I think this one's just a hair sweeter. I think that's what it is. But this is another one that, for some reason, this lasts like all day, all day, all day. And I've worn this, and I let my sister wear this too one time when she was here, and she was getting compliments. This is one of the ones, I think I talked about this. Somebody told her she smelled good, and I was like, thank you. I took the compliment because I scent styled her. How do you say this? I designed her scent. I curated her scent. I don't know. But she was in my room, and I was like, okay, wear this, wear this, wear this with this. And I knew, because I could smell it. And I smell it on myself too. This one, for some reason, I don't know why this one is so good. Lasts a long time and garners so many compliments. I can literally still smell Vanilla Vibes in the air. It's in my nostrils. That's all I'm going to say. This is another great one from the Scent For You. Baby, if it's one thing, it's going to always be something on my hoodie or my face or my hair. I just can never be right all the way. Never. This is Egyptian Amber, also from the Scent For You. Believe it or not, you can't really tell. I done wore this like 3 times. But this one is strong. I think, what did I wear this with one day? I think I wore this with Paradox Intense, because I was trying to figure out where I stand with that perfume. But I wore this perfume oil, baby. Thumping. All day. Egyptian Amber. This is what I smell. And I know you probably really can't even tell or see, but like, I have worn this 2, if not 3 times. And it's just, it was literally competing with that. I'm not kidding. Did I get the Vanilla Vibes on me? Maybe it got on my hand, because I mean, literally every time I move, I'm like, why am I still smelling this? I done got Twitter-pated. Okay, so I have a couple from United Roots. Oh, this is a good one. This is Confetti Daydream from Bath & Body Works. This is spot on, spot on, spot on to the original. And this one is beast mode. Like, what? Oh! I tried to do a shorts video one day, but it just didn't work out. I tried to edit it on my phone, and for some reason when I downloaded it, it didn't. It was too wide for the shorts video, so part of it was cut out. It was a whole thing. But anyway, I wore this one day when it was cold, and I wore this with Gorgeous Gardenia from Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia, as well as My Way Intense. That was my layering perfume combo. My body oil was, I think, the Hydrating Passion Fruit from Ancient Cosmetics, which made a perfect, oh, you talking about perfect sweet winter floral winter sweet. That Hydrating passion fruit. Oh, I wasn't getting much use out of it in the summertime. All of a sudden when it got cold, I couldn't finish that bottle quick enough. Oh, it was so perfect. So my combo was bomb, right? When I tell you this was beating out everything I had on that day, this Confetti Daydream was on my clothes, on my skin. It would not go nowhere. And I just told you, Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia with My Way Intense. Them two together. This was beating out everything. So this is from United Roots. I've already told y'all. Y'all know it's not a traditional way to order. They don't have a website. At least not the last time I ordered from them. It's very informal. I literally be texting them my order and they send me the PayPal link or the name, which I already know. They don't have to send it to me, and I pay that way. They'll take your card over the phone. Like, it's extremely informal. I explained it in depth in my men's perfume oil video. I'll link it here so you can see. I explain literally how I do it, how the process works, or at least the way I do it. It's very informal, but they have great products. Great products, and they're always very nice. They're very respectful. It's not like it's, oh, I can still smell this one too. What is going on? They're very nice. They're very helpful. So it's not like it's bad customer service. It's just some people just like to click and order and be done. They don't want to speak to a person. They don't want to have to go through, you know, whatever. So I just try to be make sure I'm transparent and say that, you know, it's informal, but they're still very nice. It's not bad customer service. It's just informal. And I think they're Black and Latina owned. Don't quote me. I know it's minority owned. I can say that. This is also from them. This is Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower. This is also from Bath & Body Works. I would never have expected this to be in this list. Every time I wore this with the body care, and that's all I would wear. I would wear the Bahamas Passion Fruit. What? Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower from Bath & Body Works. And this, did I say that right? Bath & Body Works. And this perfume oil. And that's it. Compliments upon compliments upon compliments. I mean, I literally remember wearing this one time and somebody being like, what are you wearing? What do you have on? I had to be like, it's just a perfume oil. That is that. And is it spot on to the original? Yes. Both of Daydream and Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower are spot on to the original Bath & Body Works. If not spot on, slightly better. I think that's all that I have. Oh, nope. I have two more from them. This is Mad Love by Katy Perry. This is my big bottle. I still have a 1/3 of an ounce roll-on from them. This is my big bottle. I still have a 1/3 of an ounce roll-on from them, but I panicked and I didn't want it to sell out. So I bought a backup bottle just in case. I used to wear Mad Love when I first got into perfume oils, maybe 8 or 9 years ago. And I was buying it from a local perfume oil place here in Michigan. I went back one time, and every time I would wear Mad Love from them. Every single time. Compliments. No perfume, because I wasn't into perfumes yet. I was into Bath & Body Works a little bit, but I was heavily, like, I was exclusively just wearing perfume oils. And that was one of the ones where every time I would wear it, people would be like, oh my God, what do you have on? So I already knew it was beast mode. But I went back in one time, and they were like, they discontinued it. And I was like, what? No way. So I had literally been holding on to another 1/3 of an ounce roll-on that had probably about this much perfume oil. I had been holding on to that for years. When I finally found United Roots and I seen that they had it, I said, let me just try it. It was everything I remembered. And performance is still the same. It's incredible. I have worn this with perfumes, but perfume is beast mode. Longevity is eternal. Every single time that I wear this, I get compliments. And this is another one where I continue to smell myself the entire day. It's just not to be played with. And I did talk about that one in my perfume oils that are better than the original, which that one definitely is true. But also the performance. The performance is just, if I had to pick a signature scent perfume oil, it would be that. No questions asked. Another one from United Roots is Vanilla Berry. This is one of their original ones. Again, this is my second bottle of this, and look at the dent. Okay, I had a 31-ounce roll-on first. I went through that so quick. And I repurchased in this size, and I'm already about to need another one. And then there are bigger sizes. Like this, there's no cap. You just pour. But this other brand, like, they're not all like that. Like this one, their bigger size is a roll-on. So it just depends from different brands. But this vanilla berry, I almost want to say that part of this too. No, this is just good. This is just good. Oh, I was gonna say I think part of this one too is mixing with my skin chemistry, which I do think that is true. But this one is just also good. It's also just good. It's just good. I mean, this one performs like a dream on me. And this is another one I continue to smell myself throughout the day. And I got that vanilla vibes on me somewhere. I mean, goodness. This one is a weird one, but for some reason it works. This one is, you can't even see it because it's like wiped off. This is Pomegranate Lemonade. This is from the Oil Bar. And I do have a haul from them. It's not great because I don't think they do a good job of dupes of other things. I don't think their recreation or interpretation of a lot of things that already exist is very good, and that's what I bought a lot of. So I was, because they are based out of Atlanta, I was in Atlanta visiting my sister earlier this year sometime, and I wanted to go to the oil bar because I'm like, what an amazing thing to do is to visit the company. You know, you can go in. It was like around the holiday time, and the girl was just not pressed. She was not pressed to be in there. She was on her phone. It was just, I'm not saying she did anything wrong. I'm just saying I was excited to come in, be at the oil bar, smell some stuff, and she was just like, I don't think she really wanted to be there. And I'm not saying it wasn't a bad experience. It just wasn't a great one. But she ended up giving me this for free. So I'm saying, like, she wasn't mean, or she just, wasn't phased. And that's not her fault. Like, it's not her fault. But, so I didn't get a lot of, this is the only thing that I got, right? I smelled a lot of things, but I couldn't get in the mood and the vibe like I wanted to. But I smelled this one. I was like, oh, this is something different. So, it's just pomegranate lemonade. I smelled this and I said, okay. I got up to the counter. She was like, this is all you get? And I was like, yeah. She wrote the name. She was like, you can just take it. I was like, oh, wait, should I tell that? Well, they don't know which store it was. They don't know which location it was. And they don't know which one gave it to me. So she ain't gonna get in trouble. But she was like, it's okay. You can just take it. Happy holiday, whatever the holiday was. So she was really nice. Like, I'm not saying she was mean. It just, I wanted a full experience. And I didn't get it. But that's okay. I'm not mad or complaining or anything. Like, I would still go back. Anyway, so I like to say, I wore this one day. I don't know if I layered it with anything. I don't remember. I do remember I consistently smelled this, and somebody walked up to me and was like, oh no, you got on something different. And I was like, I do. And it was like, yeah, that's different. I don't know what about this pomegranate lemonade is good like it is. It does have a fruity lemonade vibe to it. Like, they actually have got the scent down to a T. And it stood out amongst everything else that I had on that day. I could smell this. And I continued to smell myself, which is why I know that's what they were smelling. Because this is what I was still smelling. And they just knew, they was like, no, you have on something different today. You don't have on something I've smelled before. I was like, you are correct. So, again, please don't take my story about what happened as like disrespect or like I'm mad or anything. I'm not. They didn't do anything wrong or bad. Like, just because they weren't overly enthused to be at work that day does not mean they did anything wrong, or just like, it's not that. And like I said, she was like, you can just take it, have a good day. Like, she was really, really nice. So please. The last thing, this is Jimmy Choo Fever from PMA Designer Oils. This is the one here in Michigan. Jimmy Choo Fever. I talked about this in my in my perfume oils that are better than the original. I smelled this first and wanted the perfume as a result of this, but I was slightly disappointed because this smells better than the perfume does. They smell similar, but the perfume oil is better. This is another one though. I used to wear this all the time with Black Cherry Merlot. This was my go-to scent. Black Cherry Merlot, Jimmy Choo Fever. Also, another go-to scent of mine was was Dark Kiss and Jimmy Choo Fever. And let me just get my rant off really, really quickly. The new Dark Kiss is not Dark Kiss. The new packaging of Dark Kiss is not how Dark Kiss used to smell. Dark Kiss used to be this dark, sultry, warm vanilla, berry and vanilla, almost ambery type of fragrance. So good, so mature, so sophisticated. This new packaging of Dark Kiss is not it. And I'm talking fast because my camera was about to die and I was trying to prevent it, but I'm gonna have to change the battery. Hold on. Okay, so the battery changed, but what was I saying? I think I was ranting about Dark Kiss and how this new version with the new packaging is not the same as the old Dark Kiss. And I know because even, well, number one, I had the old packaging still, and this was last year or the year before last, I can't remember, but it was at a semi-annual sale, and I was like, oh, I need another spray of Dark Kiss. So I just grabbed the Dark Kiss in the new packaging. Never smelled it. I was like, it's the same thing. I got home and sprayed that thing. I said, this is terrible. What is this? I'm sorry. The new Dark Kiss, the packaging, that new one is not the same. The new one is artificial smelling, and I can't. It's not the same. So justice for the original Dark Kiss, because this new Dark Kiss is not it. It is a clone of the original Dark Kiss. It is not it. I'm so sorry. Why would y'all butcher and tear that up? It is not right. Okay, I'm done. Anyway, like I was saying, is one of my OG combos was the original Dark Kiss with Jimmy Choo Fever. Ooh, you talking about compliment magnet, compliment getter. You talking about I remember I was standing outside the ice cream parlor, getting ready to get some ice cream. And somebody was standing behind me, but they was waiting in line. And they were like, I'm so sorry. You smell so good. And I cracked up laughing because I was like, it's okay. Like, you know, whatever. And this was, like I said, this was before I was into perfume. So I did not have a perfume on. I had on Dark Kiss and Jimmy Choo Fever. This is, like I said, from PMA Designer Oils here in Michigan. At the time that I'm making this, actually, let me double check both places because I was going to say they don't have a website either. They say they do ship. I've never had to ship from them. Yes, I'm going to say that they don't have a website as of yet either, but they do say that they will ship to you. They do have a Google Doc with all of their current, you know, current scents or whatever and things that they have. Yeah, so this is when I do go back, when I go in store to get things from them, it is always because I need to repurchase Jimmy Choo Fever. Another one from them, they have Twilight Shimmer and Midnight Shimmer, both from Michael Kors. Those are two other ones that I'm like, I always have to get it from them because I never see it anywhere else. So as far as I'm concerned, Jimmy Choo Fever, I don't need it from anywhere else but them. So yeah, this is everything, like I said, that I know for certain is beast mode, and like I can recall wearing it without a perfume, smelling on myself, getting compliments. There are other things that I have worn that I'm pretty sure are as well, but I want to be certain. Like Fragrant Oils version, of Cloud. I'm like 90% sure that one is beast mode as well, but I want to wear that one again without a perfume to make sure. What else was I looking at? There was a couple of other ones where I'm like, I actually think this one is beast mode, but I want to be 100% certain before I come on the line and say it's beast mode. These all ones that I've listed here, I know for a fact. I know for a fact that you can wear them without perfumes and it performs like perfumes. Overall, I think all of the perfume oils that I own are good and are of quality. So I don't think I could ever say I don't have a good perfume oil. However, these are the ones that I know. And like most of these, not all of them, but most of these I've had for over a year as well. So I've worn them multiple times. So I can tell you like, yes, this is verified. There's a couple, like I said, that I've purchased this year, but most of these I've owned for over a year. And I can tell you what's up. So head over to the after party. Let me know what you think. Also, let me know, is there If there's a perfume oil that you own that you know is beast mode as well, and or if there is a perfume oil that you see me purchase that you're curious about, if so, write down the name of the perfume oil and also where it's from. So whether you're giving recommendations or asking me about a perfume oil that you've seen me buy and you want to know about, say, hey, you bought such and such a perfume from such and such a store. What are your thoughts? Or I bought this perfume oil from this brand. It is beast mode and it lasts me all day and I always get compliments. That type of thing. Also, is there anything else I want to say? I love perfume oils. I love perfume oils. And if I had to, if I really had to, I would get rid of perfumes like that and just stick with perfume oils. They're so inexpensive and they're a great way to enhance the length of your fragrance to get, like, it's such an inexpensive way to boost your collection, to add longevity, to be creative, to come up with different combos. Like, it's just so good for so many different things. I will never abandon perfume oils. I don't care what anybody says. I will never abandon perfume oils. Like, it's especially because they're so inexpensive. I'm never going to abandon them. I don't care what nobody says. And it's just so funny because I remember when I first started, I mean, I'm still first starting my channel, but like, I think it was like the first layering combos video I did. And I was hesitant on whether or not to include the perfume oil that I wore with it because I didn't see a lot of people. At the time, I didn't see anybody else talking about perfume oils. Not that I'm the first person to talk about it. I'm just saying the people that I were watching, that I was seeing, I didn't see them talking about perfume oils. I wanted to clarify that I wasn't saying that I'm the first person to speak about perfume oils. I had seen other people talk about perfume oils on their channel. I meant more so talking about perfume oils from small black-owned brands or like perfume oils that are like dupes of major perfumes. I didn't see people talking about that at the time, so I didn't know if that was something that was taboo or not. Even still, I'm still not saying I'm the first person. I'm just saying at the time I did not see it. A lot of other content creators talking about dupe perfume oils and things in that nature. So I just wanted to clarify that. So I was a little hesitant, like, I don't know if I should talk about this. Is this too specific? Like, I don't know. But I was like, well, I wore it, so I'm going to talk about it. And now I just like, I'm all in. I mean, I was always all in, but I didn't know how it would be perceived because I was wearing like I remember it was Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. It was Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, and I was wearing it with, I think, Cherry Limeade from Bath and Body Works and something else. And I was like, should I talk about this? And I did, because I really do wear perfume oils. So it's just amazing to see how full circle, and also just shows you got to be yourself. You just got to be yourself. But like, if somebody asks me, people ask me all the time, like, how to build up their perfume collection or what should they do, especially when they're like inexpensive, cheap things to do. They don't want to hear, but I'd be like, you needed to get perfume oils. If you got $50, if that's your budget, and you're like, I want a $50 perfume that performs, blah, blah, whatever, I'm going to tell you, take that $50 and go to the perfume oil store. Go online and get you some perfume oils. It is one of the best investments you can make as a person who's into fragrance and wants to smell good. Perfume oils is one of the greatest investments that you could ever make when it comes to smelling good. I don't care what nobody's saying. It is what it is. So, yeah, I just love perfume oils so much. So much. And I'm so glad I started buying them. I didn't get into perfume oils until I moved here to Michigan. So maybe about 9 or 10 years ago was when I got into perfume oils. And back then, child, let me tell you, I don't know why I'm still rambling. I don't know why. I'm gonna be done. But back then, the roll-ons, a 1/3 of an ounce roll-on size, this size. Back then, they were 9 for $20. Them days are long gone. They were 9 for $20. Then they went up a little. Then they went up to, I think, 8 for $20, and they held on to that for as long as they could. Then they eventually had to keep going up because, you know, life gets expensive. You know, the mall starts charging you more, all that type of stuff. Then they would eventually just do sales where it'd be like, okay, this Christmas time, we're gonna do 8 for $20 again, or blah blah blah, whatever. But baby, you talking about, I used to clean up, and it would be so bad. I'm a person that gets I don't know why I'm talking so long. I'm a person, the video's done, so if you want to click off, thank you, love you, appreciate you for saying. Oh, I was saying, I'm a person that when I find something good and I like something, I tell everybody about it. When I find a restaurant, a place, a drink, a food, a perfume oil, a perfume, a carpet freshener, whenever I find something that I like, I immediately tell everybody, and I immediately want everybody to try it. I am that person, and I'm also the person that they trust my recommendations. And I'm not saying I have all this power or whatever, I'm just saying people trust my opinion and my recommendations, and they normally be like, okay, if you say it, she normally knows what she's talking about. So it was so funny because at a certain point, like I said, they had stopped doing 8 for $20 as their regular price, and they had went up, but they would do sales where like, okay, for 4th of July, we're gonna do 8 for $20. So I would have all these orders in my phone from people and sending me their list, and I would be ordering, like, I would have my stuff, my god sister stuff, it would be like 5 different orders I would have of people that were like stocking up on the 8 for $20. It was so fun. Like, I knew them by name. I would be in there writing the labels. It was, what a time to be alive. Like, those days are long gone. But I don't know why I have such a love for perfumes. I don't know. I think because they're so expensive and I can have such a huge collection so easily. I think because it provides me variety. And I think, because like with perfumes, I do spray heavily, so I do go through my perfumes. But I don't like to go through perfumes that I actually like, because I don't want to pay it again. I don't want to pay to repurchase. So once it gets down to a certain point, I'd be like, dang, I gotta spend the money again to buy this again if it's something that I want to repurchase. Perfume oils, that's no problem. $10, $5, $2.50. I can repurchase anytime, you know? So, I don't know. I just love perfume oils so much. They are really like, you talking about game changer? Secret weapon? If you ever want to know what's my secret weapon, how I smell good all day, last all day, I will always tell you it's perfume oils. I will always tell you, my perfume oils are doing the heavy lifting. There's several perfumes in my collection that have good performance, longevity, all the things, but perfume oils is doing all the real work. Okay, I done talked y'all head off for real. I love you all so much. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.